Welcome back another stream. The Leverage is here. So we are going to the game the eFootball and never give up, and that is the most important gameplay in the here. Like we are going directly gameplay. The English club is not complete, but today we complete this because we have a chance of time. So firstly we go to the click me and we have a lot of playing with the squad. So we remember that this is the game where we need a lot of patience and empowerment. Let's start. Oh, so we find out the new status and defeat our squad, opponent squad. 4 to 4 minutes later for it. Alright, static placement. So when the static area. Oh.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player that's very much moulded.
Real chance! Now, in he goes again. And for a moment, time stood still. Palmer. That has been cut short. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. Palmer stood his ground strongly. Was his 20th goal for this team. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 20.
They have what they wanted. The first breakthrough. That was and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, nicely intercepted. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. York, spread out to the left.
Manchester United clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
And what do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
Played in by Perez. And it's hoisted clear. McAllister. Great skill, that's nice. Vardiol is in a really good position out wide. Might be to shot a goal! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Tanaka, not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk, out to the right. Great vision. And reclaimed it in a trice. This looks promising. Palmer gets into some space. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vardiol gets it clear. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Second period then underway. Good chance here! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Palmer. Dixon. He is through here! Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, it just petered out. No penetration. Oh, what a mistake!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chooses to go back. It's anyone's ball now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Marlen. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Palmer. Plays the ball back. York goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. And he'll shoot here! In for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, this is... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away, and the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That's really well cleared.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Palmer. He's found a way through. Now it's De Bruyne. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that was very necessary. And it's Rodri. Now it's De Bruyne. Perez.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Just eases him off the ball. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Referee has just said play on.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, that's it for tonight. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Distributed tidily. Oh, such a clever touch. Perez. And the counter is on. De Bruyne. Rodri. And they're back on the ball again. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That'll be a throw. Lovely feet. Manchester United do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them too.
It's Rosicki! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Vardiol.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rodri. 5 minutes till the break. Looking to play him in. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Dixon. Perez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So what can they make of this? Rosicki in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty... Oh, crossbar! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Fellow attendees,
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre?
Tottenham get the ball rolling for the second period. And here's Rooney. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Martinez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dixon. Brzezinski. Makaleli. And it's Rosicki. That's an imaginative pass. Shoots! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he shoots! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
York really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Brzezinski. Well, they can break here. Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Who saw this coming? Manchester United have come back from the very brink. Perez. They get a throw in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's in plenty of space here. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. And here's Perez. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he's managed to get free.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well played, well played. Rosicki! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Rosicki has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Dixon. And it's Palmer. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rooney.
2 added minutes has been
Tries
indicated.
to play it through. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Big chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
top. And that is that. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick reminder today.
So what do you take away from it all, Tim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking. Mathias Nunes. Now it's Foden. Threads one in, and the shot's on. Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Dixon. Palmer. Still goalless. Vieira calmly anticipates. Mohamed Salah. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dixon. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Foden. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's put paid to a promising move. He has a look out. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. And this is Bernardo Silva. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Vieira.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's Vieira.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mohamed Salah goes short. Mathias Nunes. And Gabriel.
2 added minutes
probing
has been
pass.
indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
And the shot! Dispatched clinically! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's really well manoeuvred. York. Played down the flank. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Out towards the flank. Foden looking to add to his goal. Foden fires it in low. Manchester United have kept their top. He's gone for goal. Haaland. Now he's got space here. And this is Mohamed Salah. He could be in here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Perez. Rodri. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Phil Foden. Number
They've played it short.
Henderson.
Marmoush.
Coming on the field. Number 22. Number 9.
Vieira is seated in a good
Number
position
16,
here.
Rodri. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Perez. Looking for the run. And here's Marmoush. Nicely weighted ball. Again the flag's up. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy
Just a quick
about.
announcement. We would like to inform you that
So 90
CCTV
minutes couldn't
is
produce
now
a
in
winner,
operation for
and
your
we
safety.
have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Natchez Nunes. Marmoush. And here's Mohamed Salah. Foden. And it's Vieira. Bergwijn. Little pass back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
And it's Vieira.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Palmer. He's picked it. Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't get...
And that's it for the first half of
And
extra
now,
time.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members.
Well, it
who
has
are
been
celebrating
a
their
punishing
birthdays
game,
today.
both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Vieira. Coming on the field is...
And so the last
7,
chance to find a winner.
Substitution in progress.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Fletcher. That's good play. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well cut out, no margin. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and one more try! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is quite a battle.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Pedro. There will be
And
one
the
minute
shot!
at a time.
And somehow it stayed out.
Look, there has to be...
And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last
grab the
act.
tickets you were given when
We're
you were
back in a
walking through the
moment
gates.
for penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Palmer is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to double their advantage. Firm, low, telling. And that doubles their lead. Manchester United can't afford to miss another one. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This to put them 2 up. And they're 2 up. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Nerves, what nerves?
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
This to double their advantage. 2 to the good. He must, but can he? So it has all ended in hurts. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Oh, well played. That has not gone well. And he's managed to get big chance! Forlan. Can he finish? And one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, good read. Palmer. He's found a way past. Spread neatly.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Played for Lampard. Played out towards the right wing. Fernando Torres. He have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's picked it up out wide. Perez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's played into the area. Torres! In terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that's been won straight back. A corner it is then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big! Adams gets rid without sophistication. And it's Lampard.
Vardiol.
And this is Perez. There's the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Palmer. Number 5.
Whistle goes, and we start the second
Coming on the
half.
field. Number 8.
So the first half brought no goals.
Number 9, Fernando Torres.
And he's forced to go back. Adams. Rodri. Adams. Lampard. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, and a chance! Torres finds himself offside. Adams. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Lampard. And it's Fernando Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Saka. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's had a fair tumble under. De Bruyne! Well, there's the clearance. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk tries to clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Opts for safety. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rodri. York. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. They've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Manchester United need to make something happen here. Lovely pass, but can he get... Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
All hands on deck for this one. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Adams. Saka. Rodri. And it's Lampard. And here's Torres. Great ball if he can get there. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hard. Perez. York could try cutting inside here. And the assist.
Children's announcements.
So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
To the information center.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Park Ji-sung. Number
Exhaustion,
36,
physical and
Ruby
mental.
Mendy.
Will we
Coming
find
on
a
the
winner?
field, number 21.
15 minutes. He's had a shot! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence.
Already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. And this is for... and the shot!
Which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish. Focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
He's having a shot! Oh, that's it! Efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Haaland is the next man in the spotlight.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Palmer will take their second. To restore parity. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
De Bruyne is the third man to step forward. This then to level matters. To take the 4th penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. They have exactly what they craved.
And we'd like
So
to
what do you
inform
take away
now
from it all,
that
Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
So hey guys, what did you
Well,
think
it
about
looks
the
like a big
game?
game, sounds like a big
If
game.
you have
Everyone
any
involved is absolutely up for
question,
it.
please leave comment me below and ask me
So it's
any
competitive
mistake,
and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a...
It's a
because
pretty compelling
he
package.
It
has
really
a
is. He has got the lot.
strategy.
And it's Kaka.
Kaka,
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here was most necessary.
That's great
again,
positioning. So good from him.
Kimmich. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Sinchikov
And he's
missed
heaved
the
it away.
let's begin.
Still goalless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. Well, that pass surprised everyone.
Did it really prove productive?
That is lovely.
Man clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch.
Has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Can he finish? Goal! And ultimately, a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the...
Andrei Shevchenko.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that constant...
Flank. Neymar has it out wide and in space. That's a any further progress now. And the two sides separate. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substitution in progress.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the... And the second half is off to a flyer!
And the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make.
He's slung wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Vardiol. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. He's certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Space. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like...
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have ourselves a real game here. Well, and it's Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space here. Oh, he's been caught on it, and he shoots! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... And there was his third, and... So we have a breakthrough.
I thought it was going to happen there.
Board. Oh, nicely intercepted. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Milan can look back at this result with regret.
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, for expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very
Sir, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football, in so meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience. Listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that
meant quarter of an hour played. Get free. And this is Shevchenko.
purpose.
Oh, fine stop.
Place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Is it?
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners. The final ball was very poor.
De Bruyne. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Big! I think that's offside. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder way through to the keeper. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then. A slightly better ball. No.
Is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they...
And he's picked it up out wide. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up again. Hit the bar! Rudiger clears it away. Oh, Red, nice interception. Out to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter.
Is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to...
It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance
with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Particular here.
Well, it's hard, versatile, anyway.
Easy to see how it's nicely by the defence. No change to the score. To go again. Well, not one to lose out here. We have our very first corner. And spring out of defence. On to the end of things. Messi. And Milan have the lead.
Now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back, and can certainly afford to see this half out now and
no way through, so and the two sides denied by an instinctive save. The first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick announcement.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands.
Fired at the break. And we're all ready. Threads one in. Kaka. Well read. Good alertness. The intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very robust, but it still needs football still to be played, Peter, so ideally...
Kimmich.
Milan cleared. Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter...
Rashford. Driving on and making... Raul.
Wait.
Disappointed with that.
Twice now, they just have to throw...
Ultimately proving just in...
Members of our fan club.
So what do you take away from it all?